Hey Grace Church, my name is Michael.
I'm Emily.
And with your help, we've had the privilege of starting local church right here on Long Island, New York, back in October 2021.
And starting local church has been the most incredible experience of our lives. We've had a front row seat to watch as God does miracle after miracle, building His church. And it's especially exciting in a place like Long Island, where 7 out of 10 people consider God and church irrelevant to their life. And in our county alone, that's over 1 million people that aren't engaging with church and really aren't following Jesus.
Yeah, and when we talk to our unchurched friends, sometimes I like to ask them, can you tell me one word that describes church and God to you? What comes to mind for you? And they'll say things like judgmental, hypocritical, angry, boring, irrelevant. And obviously that breaks our heart, but when we think about what they're thinking about when they think of church and God, it makes sense that they find no value in church at all.
Yeah, but people like our friends and people just like our friends have been coming to local church, engaging in the community here, and their minds are changing about God. It's amazing to witness that.
Yeah, in fact, when we were 7 months old, we got a call from our councilman that they wanted to award local church as Business of the Month in our town. So we had to drive to City Hall and on live TV accept this recognition. And they told us that they were recognizing us as Business of the Month because of our positive community involvement.
Yeah, and we love our community and we really love engaging with them, but our favorite part of leading local church is the lives that are being changed here and the stories of those lives being changed.
Yeah.
We actually had the opportunity to baptize 8 people, including my mom, and some other great stories are like Linda, for instance. She emailed us and shared that she was really trying to come back to church. She drifted away and really wasn't engaging with church for several years, but every Sunday she'd get filled with anxiety at the thought of coming to church because she felt like she wasn't good enough. But ever since that email, she came almost every single Sunday since. She's participated in groups. She's really come alive. You can just see the joy that's in her life. And I really couldn't imagine local church without her now.
Me neither. Linda runs the cafe now.
Yeah.
She's the cafe queen.
Yeah. And then there's Eve, who felt like she was drifting away from God after several years of not participating in church because of just a really hard situation that she went through. But she saw an ad for our grand opening on Facebook and felt like it was time to try out church again. So she came, was very hesitant, met with us several times telling us how she was not going to get involved. But then she joined the band, and now she's leading the band and our music and production team. She's come alive, and she feels like her relationship with Jesus is better than it's ever been.
Yeah. So starting a new church can be really, really difficult, but knowing that we have such a loving, caring, supportive family in Grace Church makes it a lot easier and gives us so much strength. So if you think about it, we would love for you to join us in praying for the 7 out of 10 Long Islanders who live as if God and church is just irrelevant. Our prayer is that God would use local church to change the way they think about Him and ultimately inspire them to follow Jesus.
Yeah, so thank you so much for all the encouragement and support. We love you guys and couldn't imagine doing this without you.
We love you.